Hello everyone. Welcome to my video tutorial. So this afternoon, before we start in discussing Module 4, let me read to you these inspirational quotes. If you work hard enough and assert yourself and use your mind and imagination, you can shape the world to your desires. Okay, so Module 4 is about simplifying a rational algebraic expression. So in simplifying a rational algebraic expression, there is a there's a similarity on how to reduce fraction to lowest term. Okay? So in a fraction is said to be in lowest term or in simplest form if and only if there is no common factor aside from 1. For example, 5 over 6, 5 over 6, 5 over 10. Which of them is said to be simplified? Alin sa kanilang dalawa, yung nasa lowest term? Is it 5 over 6 or 5 over 10? The answer is 5 over 6, no? 5 over 6 is already simplified or it is already in simplest form because they have no common factor aside from 1. How about 5 over 10? 5 over 10 is not yet simplified. Why? Because they have common factor. Okay, how about if I ask you to simplify it? If I ask you to reduce it, how is it? So you're going to factor 5, that will be 5 times 1. You're going to factor 10, that is 5 times 10. O, di ba mayroon silang common factor and that is equal to 5. So if you remove 5 or if you cancel 5, the answer is 1 half. So 1 half is the simplified form of 5 over 10. Okay? Pero yung i-discuss ko sa inyo, yung topic natin is about rational algebraic expression. Okay? Kung naaalala ninyo, yung rational algebraic expression is it is an expression in the form of fraction. So in simplifying a rational algebraic expression, mahalaga na marunong kayong mag-factor. Kasi ipa-factor mo, then ika-cancel out mo lang. Then you multiply or you may rewrite the remaining factor. Okay, para mas maintindihan ninyo yung sinasabi ko, let's take example number 1. The first example here is simplify x cubed plus 8 all over x squared negative 4. Okay? So, number 1 is x cubed plus 8 all over x squared negative 4. Okay, the numerator, the first term of the numerator, so kailangan marunong kayong mag-examine, no? Mag-check. Anong klaseng factoring ang gagawin ko dito sa numerator? So, titignan mo. Our first term is a perfect cube. Our second term is also a perfect cube. So, ang gagamitin natin ay factoring polynomial, a factoring sum and difference of cubes. Okay? Tandaan natin ha, yung magiging factors nito dapat dalawa. One binomial factor and one trinomial factor. So, how to get the binomial factor again? Get the cube root of x cubed. So, that is x. How about the sign? Plus. Kasi plus yung gitna natin dito. Get the cube root of 8, we have 2. Then, we are now ready to get the trinomial factor. You square the first term, you multiply the 2, then using the opposite sign. Kapag minultiply natin yung dalawa, positive 2x, pero gagamitin natin ang x squared. Then negative 2x. Then get the square of the last term. 2 times 2 is 4, positive 4. Pag nag-square ka, palaging positive yung result. If you are squaring negative number, it is positive. If you are squaring a positive number, positive pa rin. Okay, how about the denominator? How do you factor this? The first term is a perfect square. The last term is a perfect square. Then negative yung gitna, ibig sabihin dalawang factors. Then, ganito yung pag-factor niyan. Get the square root of x squared. We have x. You distribute. Get the square root of the last term. We have 2. 2. And then using the plus and negative sign. And then after that, you are now ready canceling common factors. So you cancel x plus 2, x plus 2. The remaining in our numerator is x squared negative 2x plus 4 all over x minus 2. So this is our simplified form, no? Una, anong gagawin natin? We will factor the numerator the same as denominator. So kailangan i-check mo kung factorable ba. Then after factoring, you have to cancel common factor. Parang isi-simplify mo lang pero the same value pa rin sila, okay? So let's have another example. The next example here is simplify 5x plus 15. Okay, simplify 5x plus 15 all over 5x plus 25. So here, parehong binomial yung numerator and denominator pero wala tayong negative sa gitna. Hindi rin sila perfect cube roots. Kaya ang gagamitin natin ay factoring polynomial that contains greatest common monomial factor. Okay, so we have 3x plus 15 all over 5x plus 25. Ano yung common sa 3 at saka 15? The answer is 3. How to get the factors inside the parentheses? You divide 3x divided by 3, the answer is x. Plus, kasi plus ito. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Okay, in our denominator, kunin natin ulit yung common factor nila. That is equal to 5. Then 5x divided by 5 is x. Plus, 25 divided by 5 is equal to 5. Ayan, so pagkatapos mong i-factor ang numerator at saka denominator, you may now cancel common factor. And that is equal to x plus 5. The remaining will be, yung natira sa numerator natin is 3. Yung natira naman sa denominator ay 5. So we have 3/5, our simplified form. Okay, next, another. Okay, we have a question here. Which of the following is the simplified form of the expression x plus 5 all over 5 plus x? Wala tayong nakikitang negative sign sa numerator at saka denominator. Therefore, the numerator and denominator are the same. So, when the numerator and denominator are the same, the simplified form is 1. So, our answer is letter B. Parang yung 4x over 4x, the final answer should be 1. Okay? 5 over 5, the final answer should be 1. Diba? 5 divided by 5 equals 1. 4x divided by 4x equals 1. Okay, so our answer here is 1. Next. Ayan, simplify the expression x squared plus 2x plus 1 all over x squared negative 1. Okay, so we will factor x squared plus 2x plus 1 all over x squared negative 1. So when you look at the numerator, no, kung ipapactor mo yan, kailangan i-check mo trinomial. Perfect square ang first term, perfect square din yung last term. Ibig sabihin, ang magiging factors niyan ay dalawang binomial na magkapareho. Okay? So, get the square root of the first term. What do you have? Get the square root of x squared. The answer is x. No, the quantity x. Tapos, get the square root of the last term, 1. The square root of 1 is 1. Okay? We are going to use the plus sign. Then, lalagyan natin siya ng squared. So, our answer is the quantity x plus 1. Or, pwede nyo siyang isulat ng ganito. Parang dalawang beses mo siyang ipakita, no? Kung naalala nyo yung lesson natin nakaraan. So, it will be x plus 1 times x plus 1. If you multiply this, lalabas ulit ito. Okay, next, the denominator. So, dalawang binomials ulit yung factors nito. Get the square root of x squared. What do you have? X. So, you have to distribute. Get the square root of 1. We have 1. And then, using the plus and minus sign. Then after that, we now ready canceling the common factors. Ano yung common sa kanilang dalawa? So the answer is x plus 1. Then, ano yung natira sa taas? Sa numerator, x plus 1. In our denominator, x minus 1. So this is the simplified form. Okay, last example. May question dito sa inyong module. Okay? Nakalagay dyan sa module. Sa number 6. Number 6 dito sa assessment yata to. Which of the following is the simplest form of x cubed negative 2x squared plus x all over x cubed negative x? Okay? So, illustrate natin yung solution dito sa blackboard. What is the simplified form of x cubed minus 2x squared plus x all over x cubed minus x equals? Okay, dito tayo maglagay ng equals. So, kung titingnan natin, ito perfect cube root, pero ito hindi. Okay? So, anong uri ng factoring ang gagamitin natin ngayon? Okay, factoring polynomial that contains common monomial. Ano yung common sa kanilang tatlo? The answer is x. Okay? We will choose the variable with lowest exponent. Then we will divide x cubed divided by x squared using the negative sign. 2x squared divided by x is 2x. X divided by x, the answer is 1. Okay, dito naman sa baba, ganun ulit. Ito perfect cube pero yung isa hindi. So, ang gagamitin nating factoring ay factoring polynomial that contains common monomial factor. Ano yung common sa kanilang dalawa? It is x. Then, we will divide x cubed divided by x. We have x squared. And then, x divided by x equals negative 1. Oh, we are not yet finished, no? Kasi, ito pwede na natin i-cancel yung dalawang x. Tanggalin na sila. This is not yet final. Why? Kasi factorable yung denominator. Factorable pa rin yung numerator. No? Ang tanong, paano kaya niyan, no? Kung hindi kayo familiar sa factoring. Okay, get the factors of the square root of first term. We have x. Distribute natin. Then, factoring 1, it is negative 1, negative 1. No? Ganun. So, kasi perfect. Trinomial kasi to, trinomial. So, it should be the quantity x minus 1 squared. Ganun ang factors dapat niyan. Pero, i-ano natin siya, i-distribute, expand. Okay? How about this one? Yung magiging factors niyan, dalawang binomials din. Get the square root of x squared. We have x. Then, distribute natin. Get the square root of 1. We have 1. 1. Using the opposite sign. Bakit opposite, ma'am? Doon pareho. Ito kasi negative, oh. Negative. Yan. So, negative 1 and positive 1. Okay? So, kanina kinancelled na natin dito yung x. Kasi pareho sila. Okay? Meron pang same dito. Same factors. And that is equal to x negative 1. Tatanggalin din natin. Okay? So, our answer will be x negative 1 all over x plus 1. That's the simplified form. So, dito yan makikita sa number 6 sa module ninyo. Parang nasa assessment yata to. So, the answer is letter D. Okay, that's all for today. Sana po ay mayroon kayong may naintindihan on how to simplify a rational algebraic expression. Thank you.